More Breeders' Crown action in race 4. It is the Mare Trot, and Buckeye St. Pat has struggled to regain her top form after traveling to Sweden in May for the Elite Lap. The foreign import Made for Tag looked great in the prep. Now Yannick Gingras sticks with Levesque Dream. Classic Lane has plenty of early power for top connections.
Up and trotting and Made for Tags out fast. A Fall for You on the outside. Falls for You and Classic Lane trying to leave as well into the first turn. Olaf Mikkelborg and Made for Tag with the elimination winner right to the top off that track record performance. Falls for You to challenge on the outside with Sears. The favorite Buckeye St. Pat is jammed in early as Classic Lane goes up from third past the quarter. Levesque Dream is fifth. Autumn Escapade sixth on the outside. Stage Show is seventh. Then it's Lantern Chronos, Spice Queen, and Diana Hall, 27 and 4, too wide down the backstretch. Falls for You and Sears cleared, and all out now is Classic Lane. Mike LaChance appears to be parked out here in an early grind, an early duel on the front end. Falls for You and Classic Lane on the outside, stride for stride. Made for Tag off the dueling leaders in third. Buckeye St. Pat edging out of fourth. Levesque Dream on the inside, trapped in fifth now. Autumn Escapade is sixth. Then it's Lantern Chronos, Stage Show, Spice Queen, and Diana Hall's lost touch, 55 and 1. And they continue eyeball to eyeball here in the Breeders' Crown. Classic Lane, tough trip on the outside, has a whisker in front. Fighting back is Falls for You on the inside, 3/8 out. On the inside, looking for racing room now will be Made for Tag as they head by 3/4. That's Levesque Dream locked in now. Made for Tag on the outside, 3 wide. Made for Tag coming on as they pass 3/4. She is tracked there by Buckeye St. Pat, who goes 4 wide for Tetrick and is full of trot as they turn for home. Lantern Chronos goes off stride, and it's a cavalry charge. 4 wide off the turn, and slingshotting is Buckeye St. Pat off 3/4 and 1, 24 and 1. Buckeye St. Pat grabs the track and draws clear with a trotting explosion for Tim Tetrick. Levesque Dream in the second spot in hot pursuit, and then it's far back to Spice Queen third. Buckeye St. Pat at 6-5, and Tim Tetrick in the crowning moment here, winning it by 2 1/4. The Breeders' Crown to Buckeye St. Pat. On the outside, that was Levesque Dream second, Spice Queen third, close for fourth. It was either Classic Lane or Made for Tag in 1:52.
Make that a new stakes record as Buckeye St. Pat catapults off the speed duel to wrap up another division championship for the Bionic Man in the Burke Brigade. 152 flat is now her personal lifetime mark, and the mare bred by co-owner Ron Fuller captures her first Breeders' Crown, and so does trainer Ron Burke.
Well, the Super Mare picked a great time to get back on track, and Tim Tetrick knows that she's something very special.
Buckeye St. Pat, trained by Ron Burke, the leading stable in North America in harness racing for the past 3 seasons. Tim Tetrick, leading driver in the sport for the 3rd straight season, as Buckeye St. Pat records her 6th win of the season in 12 starts, a 152 and 2 world record performance and a 5/8 at Chester last season, and she missed last season's Breeders' Crown due to injury. And tonight she displays a trotting explosion to the wire in 152 flat, and that eclipses the stakes record held by Peaceful Way, set in 2005 of 153 and 1. Just a 5th off that all-age track record for mares, Made for Tag, Peaceful Way, and Beat the Wheel, 151 and 4. Once again, trophy presentation, Anthony Peretti, Seth Rosenfeld. Winning connections of the millionaire world champion Buckeye St. Pat, first Breeders' Crown for trainer Ron Burke. Buckeye St. Pat records her 37th career win in 68 starts.
Well, Buckeye St. Pat has done it. Tim Tetrick and the connections are here. Tim, I got 2 words. She's back.
Yeah, she's such a special mare. She's just, she gets all the credit. She's so tough and so versatile, and she can just absolutely fly when she's on her game. She's had some bad luck this year, but, we got her Breeders' Crown finally.
Were you surprised that the driver, number 3, pulled the pocket?
No, I figured he would. I figured he wouldn't want to get locked in, and so it worked out for me. I'd rather have him right in front of me than locked in. Last week when she was locked in, she exploded big, so, it worked out good for us.
It's always been her best game, isn't it, off the pace?
Yeah, she's so versatile off the pace, and she can absolutely just fly off somebody's back, as she showed tonight. She can get off somebody's helmet like a pacer. She's just amazing.
Okay, congratulations, Ron Burke. Boy, it's tough to go to Sweden and come back and be right on your game, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it took her a little bit of time, but it wasn't even as much to coming back. It was things that was out of her control, that things didn't work out. So, it meant a lot to us tonight. This was our first Breeders' Crown and her, so it was big for us too.
Had to be a little frustrating last year if you had watched the Breeders' Crown Mare Trot September 1st because you had just been sidelined prior to that, and then a long shot won that race.
Yeah, no, I mean, we really believe she's the best mare when she is good, and anytime that she isn't able to go, we feel bad about it too. But just the first time we were able to put it together on the right night, and she makes us proud all the time. She's just a very good horse.
What's Mickey Burke thinking about this Breeders' Crown?
I'm sure he's very happy. He's happy for all of us, and it's just the whole family's thrilled.